Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all, in good spirits and good health. So originally I wanted to bring this video out before I brought out Coach Living Part 2. However, I felt like Coach Living Part 2 made more sense because, there was such a big gap between Coach Living 1 and this. So I felt like Coach Living 2 should come out first. Before I put this out. So I filmed this first when I came back, when I felt like I was going to start recording again. So it's been filmed for a while. So let's go into the build and I'll go into why I wasn't away and everything. So I decided to do a holiday rental. I have not used the rental system in the game at all. I haven't taken any of my Sims to a rental lot since we had the rental in base game without the residential worlds or whatever like that. So I don't have any of the residential worlds. So this is my first time using it or even building something for it, and I haven't even fully used it. I've used it to just test out the build, but I haven't used it in terms of me just playing the game. And so this holiday home is quite big. I'm building it in Sulani. I was about to say I'm building it in Isle Living. I'm building it in Sulani. This is actually, I started building here probably the day after I got Sulani, so I have not played in Sulani at all. This is the first lot I've got to. I have not touched any of the townies. I know nothing about, except from what I watched when it first came out. I have not played in it. I have not tested any of the gameplay. I just wanted to build a holiday home, and so I had got Sulani. It wasn't installed in my game, but I felt like, let's install it and then let's build. So that hopefully a let's play of playing, Isle Living will come out when we are done with Coach Living. So this holiday home, I built it in mind for one of my 4 generations down. I think the 4 generations down, maybe even just 3, but there's a lot of them, of this family that I've been playing since I first got the game, and I have not killed anyone off. People who have died accidentally. Even my elders, I just moved them to retirement homes, and I don't play them so they don't age, so they don't die. So they're all alive and they're just there. And I felt like, I think there's a big number of them, probably like maybe up to 20, maybe 20 plus of the whole family. So that's why this place is so big. And so I had them in mind. They go on a big family vacation. They've never gone on a vacation. They've always worked, gone to school, nothing. So I thought I'd give them this. So it's going to be a nice big home. Don't think I had anything in mind. I just wanted to use stuff from Isle Living. I just wanted to try something new, something that, I haven't done a rental home. I don't think I've done a home this big. I could be chatting a lot of shit. I could have. But I felt like this was really big, different, on the ocean. I can't wait to actually play in Sulani and Isle Living. I loved the experience that I made. I remember when it first came out, I was like, oh my God. But then other packs came out and I got them first instead. So this is what we're doing. So why I've been away? So I think when I first recorded this, it was sometime in May, and I think I'll bring it out, but I recorded this in 2 parts. I had to also test it out to make sure it worked. It was a lot. And so in April I ended up going on holiday, and then I came back and I had my class of 2020 graduation, and then nothing came out in April because of the holiday and that. And then in May I started an internship. So I was working 6 days a week. So my one day off, I did not play Sims. Hardly played any Sims in the month of May. And so really nothing came out. So when I did record this, I was like, hopefully I would do the audio and everything and bring it out. Never happened. And so now no longer doing the internship, and so I have weekends back and proper lifestyle, I guess, so I can record. And so we're going to go back to, I guess, hopefully regular scheduled timing. So I felt like, a big build would be the first thing I bring out, and so that's what we're doing. And that's it. I've changed jobs. That's really much like in life right now. I've changed jobs, getting used to the new job, and that's really it. The holiday was great as well. I didn't mention it, but holiday was great. I'm looking to go on holiday again. Why not? And so that's really it. So I had holidays in mind, and that's why we did this big holiday rental. And this is the beautiful place that I created. So currently we're doing the kitchen. I felt like the main floor downstairs was open plan. I just didn't want anything in the middle or like walls or all that extra stuff. I felt like, when you see people go on holiday, if they're not staying in a hotel and they're staying in like a villa or something that they rented out, the main place is very much open planned. Wow, English today. Very much open planned. Outdoor, indoor. So that's why I put the glass, that glass wall and the glass door to the outside. So it's very much connected. And then I think I copied when I do the floors. I copied the floors out there, so it's just one thing. And I had some placement things just so I know where I wanted to put things. Again, I don't think I had a color scheme. I think I wanted more wood. I don't know, I felt like we were on the beach, natural. I wanted more wood tones, more wood, and I think like that's what I went for. And you can see like there's going to be a lot of accents of woods. Not even the same shade of woods. Like look at the front door, then look at the dining table. I guess I got the dining table to kind of match the cabinets, but then obviously there's not perfect match when it comes to the Sims 4. But you know what, different tones that are close together work, but the front door is way off. Looking at it now, it's like maybe I could have gone for a darker tone, but you know what, I like it. If you don't like it, you can change it when you download it. Yes, it should be available on the gallery, and I don't think I put any CC in there, but I'm not sure if it's been tagged CC because of anything that I've done. I will check, hopefully not. But yeah, I tried to put some greenery in there because I felt like it was lacking, and then I felt like the space was a bit too big. Then I remembered I'm talking about a 20 plus. If I could, obviously the only way you could get all of them to come on this holiday is like through mods and changing how much people you can have in a household, because they don't all live in one household. They all move away from home, have their own household. But the only way you could do it probably through some sort of cheating to get all 20, I think there's 20, maybe 20 plus of them in there. So I guess the space worked well, and that's what I decided to do double tables. So even though I don't think the tables are even enough, but the chairs are enough, but double tables so it fits, a lot more people. And yeah, I didn't really explain the floor plan. I know it was very quick. I was doing it outside and just skipped to this. Because it took me a while to figure out how I wanted the floor plan, how I wanted the windows, because I felt like I made a really big box and nothing. I had no idea what I was going to do for inside. I wanted to make that a sunken area, but it didn't really work where the TV is. So we just had a nice U-shape. I mean, there's lots of people, so U-shape, a big cinema TV. So the two doors behind, I think they are rooms. So I did I think 3 rooms downstairs. So that could be like the grandparents, and then maybe the older parents. How does that make sense? So the grandparents, and then their kids, and then their kids will be upstairs, like the grandkids and everything like that, great grandkids upstairs. And I also did what else downstairs? I did a exercise spa type thing downstairs. We'll get to it when we see it. And then it was just rooms upstairs. So I don't really show you every single room upstairs because it's like a repeat. It's the same rooms. Even with the bathrooms, I just kind of did a repeat. But you see when I get there. And even with the towels, I hate it when the towels end like that. So I think eventually I do put columns there just to break it. I feel like it looks weird just being stops there. There's no wall. There's nothing there. It's like it looks a bit odd to it. I feel like in real life it would make more sense, but in the game I did not like it. So yeah, and then I made everywhere else neutral. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I feel like in most of these places it's going to be white walls or neutral walls, something. So that's what I did. I put a little reading nook type thing underneath the stairs just to use that space, because I felt like there was nothing there and it was a bit, something like, the kids might still have summer holiday or whatever. Just you might not come on summer holiday. You might come for half term. They might have half term homework, some sort of thing. Or you might just want your kids to still study, also on holiday. I did try to put tiles in there, but again, I felt like it just ends abruptly and I didn't like it. So I ended up using those tiles in the bathrooms and then just left the wood in the kitchen. I feel like, it's wood. You can wipe off any spills. It's not going to be any problem. It's going to work. I do end up changing the layout of those 2 bedrooms, I think, just to make them work in terms of sizing. I felt like one was a bit too small, then the bathroom was too long. I don't know if I show me changing the size, but you will see the end result of the room. And then I'm moving on outside. No, I'm back inside. You see, like, my building is very sporadic. If I see something that needs to go there, I just put it out there so I remember. Usually I don't remember. If I don't put it out, I don't remember. So like, even with the kitchen, I haven't put any kitchen decor or anything like that. But I know I do, but I don't know if I filmed if I did. And I go back to do it. But, like I said, it's very sporadic. And so yeah, you see me putting in the reading nook, which is nice. And then I just put some things. I wanted to put a mirror there. I feel like we need more big round mirrors. I feel like all the mirrors that I have, I wanted to put there was CC, and obviously I had made up my mind that I wasn't putting any CC in this build, so it worked. And then with artwork, I had no idea what I wanted to put here. Again, it's like a rental property. I don't know. When you go on holiday, you get a rental. What type of artwork do they have there? I mean, hotels, they always have something, maybe some odd or some sort of painting. So I felt like, just put one of the Sulani paintings and just put in there, make it make sense somehow. And so that's what I did. And then where am I now? So yeah, I mean, I forgot. Yes, we had a game room downstairs. Yes, we did. So I did a activity game room for like the teens and the young adults, I guess. That goes out onto the patio, the decking, whatever you call it, in the back. And so that's what I did. And yeah, I feel like I think there's another activity room for the kids upstairs in the same spot, like right on top of this. And they had their own TV for gaming and all sorts. Adults might want to watch something nice on the TV. The kids might want to watch something or play their games. And I don't know, did I put a PC in? I think I put a PC in the upstairs activity room. So I'm sure, like, if I go on holiday, I no longer have Sims on my laptop and I have it on a PC. It's the most annoying thing, probably the most annoying thing, to have to re-download it onto, your laptop and tape. So I'm sure they would have had maybe their laptops, so they wouldn't need it. I don't know. They would have something to play their games, but put a game station, a few seating area, and then just different games, activities for them to do, and for it to they can enjoy themselves. They're not they can explore Sulani and enjoy themselves. They've paid a lot of money. I'm not actually sure how much this is for renting. I'm sure it's not cheap. I mean, there's so much stuff in it, and it's quite big, and I didn't use any of the cheap stuff in the bill, so I'm sure it's quite expensive to rent out. But like I said, this family is 4 generations down. They have money. They're obviously, because like I said, I don't pay with the elders. I don't think I made the granddad, who was like one of the first Sims I married, ever retire. So he's still an elderly person who doesn't live at home, but I think he still works. Or because I don't know if you've ever done the business career, he still gets I don't know what it's called, but like they still get checks. I don't know what the check is called, but they still get checks for something, and so yeah, he still gets that, and it's a lot of money, like balling. And yeah, so this is, I think, the master bedroom. So this is where I envision the grandparents would stay, because really and truly, the grandparents are the richest ones. So they would be here, and I just filled the space. I put the wardrobe there just to fill out space, and obviously some woohoo points, I guess. I mean, they're on holiday, so why not? And then I put a little seating area here just for something nice, like they could sit in there, have their breakfast or morning tea, coffee, just by themselves before the rest of the family wakes up and starts to annoy them, or they want to hang out with the grandkids and everything like that. But yeah, again, I continued with the wood theme and the brown theme. I wanted it to be natural, I guess. I'm saying I guess because I have built this quite a while ago, and I'm only doing it in the what's this called, voiceover now. So I was going for something, I guess, and yeah, just something brown, neutral, and it's quite like a big room with nothing in it. cheaper. I feel like once they come on holiday, realistically, they're gonna probably have their suitcases over there before they pack it into the thing. I'm not gonna say they own this, but they do, you know, probably rent it out a lot often because, you know, they have the money to. And, you know, I don't know, they're actually one of my biggest. I have another family that's quite big, and I don't know if they're the same amount of generations down, but yeah. So I'd written them because they had, you know, a lot of money between them and those families, and doesn't mean there's a lot of them, so this works. And yeah, you see me do this. I think it's the only bathroom I show, I think, and most of the bathrooms are exactly the same tiles, same things. I felt like maybe in the rental they would have kept it simple for the shower, not for the shower, for the bathroom. I think I did put a bathtub somewhere, maybe for any of the toddlers, maybe upstairs. I believe I did, but really I don't know. And I think it's nice that ideally I would have wanted to put a bathtub there, so then and a big window so you can see out into the ocean. But again, there's no fences, and I'm sure there's another lot on the other side, and yeah, that would have been. You don't want anyone to be seeing you. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't care seeing you naked on holiday. I guess it's on holiday, so in your head, in my head, you're never gonna see me again. So nothing did happen. But yeah. So, but you know, they're older. I mean, would I say they're modest? Not really. But yeah. So obviously, I've put this in mind with them. For like half of the family are vampires. Like that's like they were the first vampires I used. So yeah. And then you see the other bedrooms on the other side, and they're like similar, different color schemes, but like similar bed, you know, similar layout. It's a quick glance, but you know, they're there. And then this is me doing the spa room. I wanted to do like a full, they get a yoga instructor type thing, but I decided against it. Just everyone does their own yoga, it just makes it easier, and I can use the space for you know, a massage table, a massage chair. I feel like you can, you know, hire. They have the money to get this bit. They have the money to hire someone to come over and give them a massage. And you know, I put some gym equipment at the back. Realistically, maybe I would have put a wall there, but I felt I wanted it open, and it would be easier for the gym to be there and to just don't use the gym at the same time when someone's trying to relax, I guess. And as you can see, I put some sort of dance floor, but came back into this room. Yeah, you see, very sporadic. It just happens. As I see something, I'm like, oh yes, I want that. And I decide, like, I no longer make a note of anything now because I know I will forget, and then I'm like, oh, that'd be great. So I think I do move that dance here. I don't think it stays there. I think. And then I'm putting out the same dining table, and I think it's nice I have it just, you know, water feature underneath, and you know, I wanted to use that, but I don't think that stays there. I put it out in the front. I don't know why I put it out the front. It makes no sense, like, for you to grow out there and then come back in, but again, it's holiday, you know, you do what you want on holiday, really. I mean, within reason and, you know, under the law, because you're gonna be stuck in a foreign place not knowing the laws. Good luck to you. But yeah, so I put out a grill out back, and you know, I also put a seating area right there in front of. I moved the grill over one, and then I put a seating area. I didn't know where I wanted to put the shower, but I felt like, you know, you just put it there, just put it in front of the mirror, and you will shower. I wanted to put a fire pit, then I put a fireplace instead, because really putting a fire pit there makes no sense because there's water underneath and I couldn't sink it in. It'd just be odd in my head. So I put a fireplace instead, and then seating, so outdoor seating. They could just sit around, you know, tell stories about, you know, when grandma and grandpa were young, and you know, how everyone met, the kids, and some nice family stuff like that. And so that's what I did instead. And yeah, I'm sure I moved the dance floor. If I didn't, then I don't. And then obviously, like I said before, you see me putting in all the other appliances that I forget about when I do a kitchen, and it just makes it easier. I don't know why whenever I'm originally doing the kitchen, I put the basic things in, but then I don't put all the extra stuff. Like a microwave is a basic, but it never comes into my head as the first thing to do when it comes to this game. But yeah, just put some different things in, just to make it, you know, I don't know, look a bit staged. Yeah. a little bit stayed. And then obviously they have a hot tub. I wanted to put a pool in. I cut out all of that. But I wanted to put a pool in there. Just so it's like a, what do you call it? A waterfall pool, but it just didn't work out. You can't put pool there. It just doesn't work in games. So it didn't happen. And then I put a hot tub instead. I think the hot tub was a bit out and open, but obviously I used the one with the, they're like curtains. So, you know, you can have your privacy whenever you know, woohoo in the hot tub. And obviously, you know, whoever does, like I said, I don't think there's a bedroom overlooking that. So there's 2 activity rooms on that side. So no kids, well, from the other bedrooms possibly, but no, we like to pretend no kids are going to see them, right? Because the kids are going to be asleep. And yeah, so I have tested out this build. It works. The 2, like the jet skis, they vanished when I tried to rent them out. Well, when I rented this place, I don't see why. Maybe people have to bring their own, and it doesn't work like that. But yeah, so I think even the boat didn't stay. But yeah. So, you know, moving on upstairs, you see me put more activity. I just wanted different things, because like in my head there's a lot of them, different things, different places, and I wanted everything to be used and not just empty spaces. I want everything to be used. I want it to be filled out. And then yeah, so this is the kids, one of the kids' rooms that I show you. I put some bunk beds in there, so I feel like some of the cousins want to stay together. I didn't really have in mind, like, I don't know if I had an age range. Maybe I did. We'll see with whatever decor I use. But yeah, just had a lot of them, you know, different rooms. I think there's an additional 4 bedrooms upstairs. I think there was 3 downstairs, so 3 bedrooms downstairs. I think there's 4 upstairs, and then there's, I don't know how many bathrooms, because the bedrooms downstairs all have en suites, and 2 activity rooms, spa, gym room. There's a lot going on, and I feel like it'd be nice to rent out. I think you just have everything that you need. If it doesn't, you can add it in. But yeah, I try to, like, you know, put everything in and that just, you know, gets done. I think it ends quite abruptly after this activity room, but I will put in like either a tour or pictures, and then, you know, you can see what it looks like in its full glory. So I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully I'm uploading much more frequently, and if you want to see more images, please go into my Instagram, MoeshaAfia YT, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.